Welcome your lovely face back to another Watch Dogs video. Now, the video I just uploaded about an hour or two ago, I just want to say thank you guys so much for the support on that. I generally did not expect that much support on it, just simply because, you know, it wasn't a normal video, if you will. But I just want to say thank you. You guys are absolutely insane. If you do want me to cover more Watch Dogs 2 on the channel, because I'm definitely hyped for it, but if you guys want to see me do this, then drop a like on this video right now. I'm going to try to shoot for 500 likes in under 24 hours. And yeah, that would just be cool, okay? But as I said to you guys, I am going to be giving you my overall opinion on this game and featuring some of your Rebels comments as well. Now, first things first, if you guys didn't know, way back when my channel was kind of like in its early stages, if you will, I did cover the first Watch Dogs and I was super hyped for it, and I kind of felt that was a letdown for me. But I always said to myself, like a few months after that release, like maybe this is it for Ubisoft. Maybe Ubisoft won't continue with this series, just simply because it didn't pop as much maybe, and you know, it kind of really dried out like super quick within the first 2 weeks, maybe even less, and you know, it just kind of drifted away. So that's when I, like I said a few seconds ago, said to myself, maybe Ubisoft are just gonna, you know, chuck this in the bin. Maybe it was just like a one-time shot, you know, see how it goes, etc, etc, because it was like a full story, right? There was nothing, I guess, to continue on, at least that I can remember anyway. But when I saw the video today, oh my freaking god, this game looks absolutely phenomenal. I was watching one of my good friends' videos on this game, Ubi Central, some of you guys might know about him, and it was just about the customization on your character now, etc, etc. I'll link that video in the description below. Definitely go check it out. Tell him SuperRebel sent you. Go say hi. But it was so cool, right? Just the fact that you now have more, I guess, variety to have your custom character to your liking, so it feels like you're actually that person, if you know what I mean. I've always said that to myself, as you guys know. When I talk about open world games, the number one thing for me is always customization and the world in general, and I feel so far Watch Dogs 2 has nailed this. So the customization, like I said, you know, it allows you more variety. You can actually get to feel your character a lot more. Second of all, the location, that's another thing I just wanted to say, absolutely phenomenal. I've always again said to myself, an open world game needs a bright world. I mean, depending on the genre of it. Of course, if it's going to be a zombie horror game, fair enough, you know, kind of dull scenes, etc, etc. But if it's going to be one of those action games, it kind of needs a bright area, like, I don't know, just something more lively, because personally, talking from my own experience, that does make me, I guess, more intrigued with the gameplay, if that even makes sense. And, you know, games like Just Cause 3, GTA 5, Mafia 3 coming up around the corner, Mafia 2 for example, etc, etc. Those games, just a lightening that really makes it that extra bit cooler, because, you know, if you want to compare it to a game like Saints Row, I mean, that series just really took off in a weird way, because, you know, it's become kind of dull now, and I don't personally enjoy it. I just really cannot enjoy it as much as I would, you know, for example, in Saints Row 2. Again, because of the world. You guys might be thinking, you know, this dude sounds kind of crazy right now, but, you know, I don't know. If you guys can relate, tell me in the comment section below. But I just think so far they've done an absolutely phenomenal job. Now, the gameplay that you do see in the background is actually from GameSpot. Again, I'll link that in the description below. But another thing that, you know, was, I guess I was intrigued by was the vehicles. Oh my god. First things first, they look absolutely fantastic in my opinion. And, you know, they did say in that video about the driving. I think a lot of people can relate that the driving was kind of suckish in the first Watch Dogs. I mean, it wasn't the best. Let's just put it that way, right? But with Watch Dogs 2, it's going to be more arcadey. Now, when someone says more arcadey, I now just think of Just Cause 3, sorry, driving. So it's going to be kind of like, you know, wherever you go. It's not going to be no, you know, I guess delays, if you will, cars feeling heavy. But taking a look from what we've seen, everything seems a lot smoother than Just Cause 3 when it comes down to driving. But I don't know, because I haven't personally played the game yet. But it is in fact going to be available maybe at E3, which is next week, or they are going to be showcasing some sort of this game. You know, just maybe a gameplay demo as a whole. I don't know if you will be able to play it physically, but regardless, I'm super excited to see it. And of course, you know, Watch Dogs finally has dogs now. Like, that's something I generally didn't even, I guess, point out in the first Watch Dogs games. I don't know why, it just didn't cross my mind, and I don't even know why there weren't dogs in the first Watch Dogs, because it's called Watch Dogs, goddammit. But it's gonna be in the second one, and it's just, the world is a lot I guess diverse, if you will, dynamic. I don't know the exact word what they say, but you know, talking about the world as a whole, it is meant to be 2 times the size of the first map, which of course was Chicago for Watch Dogs 1, so that's just crazy. I cannot wait. I am so hyped for this game. The last time I was this hyped for a game was for Just Cause 3, then Mafia 3, and now Watch Dogs 2. Like, oh my god, my hype is like, it's gone through the roof at this very moment in time. If Rockstar announced a Red Dead Redemption 2 at E3, because they're now making an appearance, oh my god, like, oh, this is like the best year for gaming, period. I mean, it's just gonna be absolutely phenomenal. Now, I'm gonna read some of the comments that you guys were saying, because we did get quite a lot of interesting comments. So one comment I did kind of laugh out is downgrading 3, 2, 1, and I guess, you know, I'm not gonna say it's not impossible, because chances are it might happen, because it happened with Watch Dogs 1, and I mean, on consoles like PlayStation 3, it looked so bad. I remember that, because you know, it was originally built for the new gen consoles, which are now just like normal gen, but when they put that back on like the PlayStation 3, which I picked it up on, oh my god, that was terrible, dude. I mean, like, that is what you call a proper downgrade. Like, it was generally disgusting. It felt like a PS2 game, but besides that, you know, I generally don't think there is gonna be like a huge downgrade, because so far it looks crazy good. Like, the graphics, I know some people are like debating with the graphics so far. Like, one of you rebels said, I saw the videos of the game, the graphics are not really good, but to be fair, I think they are good, and I've always said to myself, graphics doesn't always matter. You know, if graphics are decent and the gameplay is absolutely insanely fun, who gives a crap about the graphics? That's just my opinion. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't want a pixelated game or like a really shit 2D game. Like, yeah, I want the game to look kind of cool, but gameplay matters always first to me than graphics do. But as again, loads of other people did say, oh, again, one of you rebels, it has potential to be a great game, or possibly the GTA killer. I hope Ubisoft again doesn't downgrade the graphics, fingers crossed. Now, if it's gonna be a GTA killer, I don't know, because I just don't know. I don't think it's able to compete with a GTA game. I don't think it can be a GTA killer, but it definitely is a killer for its own kind, okay? Just simply because GTA is just such a big game. The only game I feel that could compete with a GTA killer as of right now is simply Mafia 3, simply because those and I guess GTA games have a lot more similarities than a hacking game, if you know what I mean. But I guess, you know, it kind of goes in that category, but it's not going to be that, but it definitely is incredible. Now, another comment that I got from one of your rebels was, after watching the trailer, I believe that Ubisoft has focused a lot on the multiplayer. This could be just about the main story, but I do see potential for an amazing multiplayer experience. An unknown number, I cannot agree with you more on that. Simply because the co-op in the first Watch Dogs, a lot of people did have a few complaints about, and you know, they've looked into this, which I really do appreciate. They've taken everyone's feedback from everything, every small detail as a whole, and really, you know, worked up on it, and I guess, you know, polished up on it, and it really is about to pay off, because from what we've seen, if they can keep it like that and only improve it more rather than downgrade it, it is bound to be, I guess it possibly could be Game of the Year. I mean, it has potential. It will go head to head with Mafia 3, but it definitely has potential, and I reckon if it sticks to this, it can go for Game of the Year on either side, either multiplayer experience or just as a whole game, or like the single player as a whole. But again, it really does have that potential. Ubisoft, please do not screw this up, I beg you. Please don't, okay? I know there's so much time for like improvement and stuff, but try and make it better, not more shit, okay? Because it's not shit already, so just don't shit over it. Now, the final thing that I just want to say in this video is, if you guys remember in the first Watch Dogs game, there was like an app, I believe. I can't remember exactly what it was called. It might have just been like called the Watch Dogs app. I really can't remember, but you know how you could sort of play online from your phone? I think it was like, you change traffic lights, bring up obstacles to like stop people from getting a better time. I think it was something like that. I can't exactly remember off the top of my head, but if you did play Watch Dogs 1, you would definitely know what I'm trying to talk about right now. Are we gonna get that for the second one? I really do hope so, because we got drones, guys. Drones, oh my god. Like, this has got to, it's just got to be in there. It has to be. The app, they can implement so many things right now, and oh god, guys, this is gonna be one of my favorite games off this year by a long shot. But what do you think? Let me know in the comment section below so far. And if you guys want me to continue, you know, talking about this game, reporting news, giving my thoughts and opinion as a whole, be sure to let me know by dropping a like on the video, subscribe for more awesome content. But that unfortunately does wrap up this one here. But I hope you guys have a rest of a freaking awesome day, and adios amigos.